After leaving from there, Cheng reaches Shattered Archipelago's fishing spot. Cheng thinks smilingly after reaching the fishing spot, now that all my preparations are done, next, I'll need to fish in order to trigger the latter part of this mission. From what I remember, the disappearing dark shadow fishing spot should be just here. Cheng was still thinking this until he saw that someone else was already fishing there, and then he was surprised and said, "Someone's already taken the spot." Seeing him fishing there, Cheng tries to read his stats. Cheng gets surprised when he doesn't read his stats, and we see sweat start appearing on his face, and he gets surprised and starts thinking, "How is this possible? I can't even see this guy's stats." Everyone knows that in Apocalypse Mainland, if there's a huge level gap between players, the lower level player can't check out the higher level player's stats. He saw Cheng standing behind him and started saying to Cheng, "Young friend, did you also come here to fish? Come, I'll make some room for you." Cheng is surprised to hear his words, and he doesn't know what to say. Then he starts saying to Cheng, "As a young person, it's good to be cautious. But just so you know, I could easily take you down with your current strength. If you want to fish, then come over here and take a seat." Then we see that after listening to all these things, Cheng sits there and gets ready for fishing and starts thinking, "I'll just fish a bit until he leaves, then I'll complete my mission." Seeing Cheng fishing, he looks at Cheng and starts thinking, he's neither haughty nor humble, seeing as how he didn't make a fool of himself in front of me. It seems that this kid is pretty daring. 2 minutes later, we see Cheng grab his first fish, and after catching his first fish, Cheng becomes very happy and he starts thinking, "I'm pretty lucky. I snagged an 8-pound fish on my first go. In my past world, my fishing skills were consistently considered one of the best." When Cheng catches his first fish, the man looks at Cheng and starts thinking, "Your luck is indeed pretty good." Then we see that Cheng catches a lot of fish in a few minutes, and Cheng becomes very happy. Then the person gets so surprised to see Cheng and starts thinking, I've been fishing here for half a day now, and I still haven't caught anything, so how exactly is he doing this?" Then that person starts saying Cheng smilingly, "At such a young age, you actually have so much knowledge in the fishing field, which is something very admirable." After saying this to Cheng, that person starts thinking too much. However, according to my observations, it's not only your fishing skills that are remarkable, but your individual abilities seem even better. I just don't know. Let's test him out. Only after thinking this, we see that the man's eyes turn red, and he raises his hand and starts attacking towards Cheng. Where does he hit the Cheng as soon as he attacks? Why have you chosen the path of the vagrant? Seeing the attack coming towards him, Cheng also comes to his position and puts the gun on his shoulder and starts telling him, "The path of the vagrant. Why shouldn't I walk this path?" After listening to Cheng's words, the person comes into normal position and starts saying to Cheng, "I understand. With such unmatched talent, even if you were to walk on the path of the vagrant, you're destined to reach heights that few can dream of. Young friend, are you willing to take me as your master?" Hearing his words, Cheng tells him, "Senior, many thanks for your good intentions, but I prefer to walk this path alone." Hearing Cheng's words, he starts leaving from there, and while leaving, he throws something towards Cheng and starts saying to Cheng, "Since you've already made your decision, I won't insist. But if there's a day where you change your decision, my door will always be open to you. Here, take this ring. If you ever find yourself in trouble, feel free to reach out to me at the Management Association whenever you need." Then we see that Cheng has a ring in his hands, which was thrown by that person towards Cheng. Then seeing that ring, Cheng gets very confused and starts thinking, "Just what era are we in to have to use this to send messages?" And on the other hand, we see Ding Hong going to fight Cheng with 15-20 boys, and laughing with an evil smile, he starts thinking, "Today, Cheng Kaimo will die." Then we see Ding Hong laughingly saying to Jiyu, "Classmate Jiyu, it'll be all up to you in a bite." Hearing these words from Ding Hong, Jiyu tells him, "I'll let this group of bums go up and test the waters first. And if you are really as strong as Ding Hong claims, then I must have an exhilarating fight with you." Just then we see Ding Hong and 15-20 boys going with him. A person standing there calls a senior official of the university and says, "Chief Wu, Ding Hong brought 20 people with him, and entered the Apocalypse mainland just now. Will something big happen? The university official gets very surprised after hearing his words and tells him, Xiao Zhang, hurry up and follow them inside, and if anything significant happens, immediately report it to me. After saying this to him and hanging up the phone, the university official puts his hands on his head and gets very upset and starts thinking. All this kid from the Ding family does is stir up trouble. We cannot allow him to cause another big incident today. And on the other hand, we see Cheng fishing alone there and thinking, this shouldn't be possible, right? Using 400 taels to fish out the dark shadow is the largest amount I've ever used in my previous world. P.S. I, who was once an emperor, couldn't have just become a mere tribal chief, right? Then we see that Ding Hong along with 15-20 boys reaches the same place where Cheng is fishing, and Ding Hong says smilingly to Cheng, Cheng Kaimo, long time no see. I'm afraid that you won't be able to fish any longer today. Seeing 15-20 boys with Ding, Cheng smiled and said to Ding, oh, aren't you guys the 3 losers? Heck, you had to bring backup because you couldn't beat me alone. I never imagined that the esteemed Moling University would have such a unique tradition. Then we see Ji Yu looking at Cheng, smiling and thinking, he's that rumored vagrant interesting. Hearing Cheng's words, everyone standing there as well as Ding Hong becomes very angry and starts saying, this fucking sharp-tongued bastard. Since you've offended our Moling University, do you think you'll be able to escape? Today, we'll keep killing you until you're back to level 1. And then we see something huge get stuck in the chain's fishing rod, and a warning screen starts showing, and Chang evil smile laughs and says, it's finally here. And we see a huge monster stuck in the fishing rod. Chang pulls it out of the water, and the people standing there get very scared and start thinking, what is this monster? Could this be the hidden boss? I've never seen it before. Did Cheng Kaimo just fish it up? After some time we see that the monster completely comes out of the water and starts looking at all the people standing there. After seeing such a big monster, all the people standing there get scared, and we see that wrinkles start appearing on Ji Yu's face too, and he starts thinking, Level 22 Elite Chieftain. Even if it's me, it would be hard for me to kill by myself. Could his appearance have something to do with that level 15 vagrant? And we see that the monster starts moving fast towards those people and starts attacking them. Due to his attack, some people standing there start flying in the air. Then we see Gu, who dodges his attack. And immediately after that, Ji Yu starts attacking that monster with his attack, due to which the HP of the monster starts decreasing. And on the other hand, all the 15-20 boys who came with Ding Hong start attacking Cheng. Seeing them attacking, Cheng starts thinking, 3 magic swordsmen have come to stall my movements, while 3 mages are in the back preparing their attacks. It seems that this guy Ding Hong still has some brains. However, no matter what flashy tactics you use, it's all useless in front of me. As soon as they think this, Cheng attacks them. After Cheng's attack, some of them fall very far. Then we see 3 boys standing there with their hands in the air and start using their move. Then Cheng attacks them. And all 3 of them also fly in the air and fall very far. And on the other hand, after the attack of Gu, the monster's HP becomes very high, due to which it goes into its second phase. After the monster enters the second phase, all the people standing there start drowning in water. And seeing this happening, Cheng becomes very happy and starts thinking, he finally entered the second phase in the water. That's where I rule.